Welcome back to this channel, The Football Wave. Thank you for joining us today. I so much appreciate you for your like, for your comments, and turning on the notification button. Thank you for your support thus far. Today we bring you another episode of the transfer rumor that is going on around the world of sport, and we'll also be looking at various clubs that have also made some signings, that are looking into some players, and also the big news for today of Jurgen Klopp of Liverpool having tender his resignation at the end of the season to Liverpool, that he will be leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. So what is in for Liverpool? Which manager do Liverpool think right now can fill in that gap for Jurgen Klopp? So we quickly move into it. So please hit the like button, turn on the notification button, and also whenever we come on live, you will be the first to be notified that we are live. Today, we will start up with the press conference held by Arteta, where he was asked about the impact of Jurgen Klopp in the English Premier League, and he made it very clear that Jurgen Klopp, as a foreigner come into a country, is a German. If you remember, it's a German coming to the country to make such an important impact into the league and transforming the club, giving the club a Champions League and Premier League title, which is a very, very important thing. Also, has taken the club back to a competitive way, and he has transformed the tradition and the style of play of Liverpool all through these years. So it has been a very impactful seasons for Jurgen Klopp. So we'll move into Arsenal transfer, because we know that a lot of speculations have been going around, but we understand that some of the reasons why this transfer season for Arsenal has been so quiet is because of the FFP, the financial fair play, which Arsenal is almost at the verge of getting to the limit for that. We could remember that Raya, the David Raya, our goalkeeper, currently our number one, was bought from Brentford for loan. Arsenal would have completed the signing for about 35 million euros, but because of the FFP, Arsenal could not make such permanent deal. Instead, they had to take Raya for loan, and with option to complete it at the end of the season for a permanent deal, which Arsenal have said they are going to activate that clause in the loan deal. So it's because of the financial fair play. Arsenal is holding back not to breach the financial fair play, which will affect them if they do. And we also understand that a couple of days ago we have been heavily linked with the likes of Zubimendi. We understand that this is a player that is very, very important for Real Sociedad, and is a player that Arteta has been looking forward to having in his team. But because Mendy has been very comfortable, very happy with his time at Real Sociedad, it has been a difficult one for Mikel Arteta to pull him down to the Emirates. But we are hearing speculations now that Arteta is going strong on him, trying to secure the signature for next summer. For Zubimendi to be coming in next summer for around £50 million. But we recently heard that teams like Bayern Munich are currently involved in that transfer right now. They are trying to see if they can snatch Zubimendi to Bayern Munich. But we understand, because Arteta is a Spanish man, is a Spaniard, and Zubimendi is a Spaniard. So we expect, and also the relationship between Arsenal and Real Sociedad is more of a positive. So we are expecting Zubimendi to pick Arsenal and Arteta's project over Bayern Munich project. So yes, finger crossed on that. I also got today to know that it's a rumor that Barcelona are interested in Thomas Partey, and we know that Thomas Partey is a very important player for Arsenal, but only he has found it very difficult to keep fit for Arsenal. And we understand that when Thomas Partey is playing for Arsenal, the winning rate is very, very high for Arsenal, and that is one of the key players that we have been missing throughout this season. So Thomas Partey has been reported to have early hours of today to have a full training section with the boys, and most likely will be featured in the game against Nottingham Forest come this weekend. So we are excited. We are happy that Thomas Partey is is fit and is ready to come back to the team. So finger crossed, we hope Thomas Partey, last or stay fit till the end of the season in order to give Arsenal a chance for the title. Yes, we know that a couple of days ago, the likes of Karim Benzema was also linked to Arsenal, and this has been ongoing for some time. And also, Manchester United has also been linked to the movement for Karim Benzema, who has been reportedly not to be happy at the Saudi Arabia club. And we are looking at it as an opportunity for Arsenal and either Chelsea to snatch Karim Benzema for the next 6 months and to also improve on the squad. So it is very, very evident that Arsenal need a striker, but how are they going to get that with all of this financial fair play knocking at their door? And that again, it brings us to another rumor of Callum Wilson of Newcastle, who has been linked to Arsenal for about £80 million. But I think that is just a speculation, because I don't think Arteta will want to do such a deal, because Callum Wilson is a player that's been in and out of injury. Even right now, he's currently injured. So I don't think Arteta will want to sign a player that is not fit and ready to hit the ground running this current campaign. So that makes it a very, very interesting January, which will be ending a couple of days from now. And who are we bringing in? But Mikel Arteta has been speaking that he thinks that he need more defensive reinforcement. We think that some players will be coming in terms of defenders. But we understand that Arsenal is trying to, in terms of outgoing, trying to see out the movement for Cedric and Eneni, who is currently in the AFCON with Egypt. So Arsenal is saying if they can get them, moving forward to also relieve the pressure in the wage bill. And I understand that is very important. These are two players that have been fringed, that have not been playing, that have not been having time for the club. It's high time they go. For Eneni, it's a bit tricky because Eneni's contract will be elapsing in the summer, and we understand that clubs in Qatar are looking to sign Eneni. But I think they will also be looking at, can we wait for his contract to be over in the summer so we can get him for a cheaper amount, because Arsenal will be demanding some forms of a sign-on fee for Eneni. So it's a bit a tricky one for Arsenal right now in terms of outgoing. So we understand that the pressure is on Arsenal to get a striker, and Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, and Saka are currently not firing the way we wanted. But we understand that Arsenal last match defeated Crystal Palace by 5-0, and there was a beautiful display from the front three. Although Saka has dropped in form in a couple of games now, and we think Saka needs to step up in his performance and give up a good show. So yes, one of the defenders that we have been linked to a couple of weeks now, the person of Boel from from the Turkish league, from Galatasaray. This player has been linked currently with Bayern Munich, and we heard that Bayern Munich is trying to make it as quick as possible to get him into their team. And this player is priced for around 15 to 18 million pounds, and Bayern Munich are trying hard to get him into their team. And this is a player that has been linked, last season he was linked to Arsenal, and also this season he has also been linked to Arsenal. And he's a good player. I've watched him play for Galatasaray, and he's a very good lad. He's a very good player, and it will be a very good addition for Bayern Munich, who is trying to strengthen their team. We also learned that Bayern Munich has also been trying to get Trippier from Newcastle into their team, and Trippier has been eager to join the team. But looking at the current financial situation of Newcastle, and looking at because they made over 72 million pound loss, and they have had a lot of injuries this season, and it will be very difficult for them to allow Trippier to go. So tell me at your comment section, what do you think is best, and leave your comment for us to know what transfer